Colorectal cancer. Now, it's the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths in men and women in the United States. And for years, Spectrum Health has been a leader for advocating for colorectal cancer awareness and regular screenings. Next year marks the 37th annual Irish Jig 5K race, which will be held on March 21st at East Grand Rapids High School. I'm with Kelsey Haynes, Irish Jig race director, to discuss what to expect. Good morning, Kelsey.
Good morning.
Back for more. 37
yes,
years.
37 years.
Do you remember the first one? You probably not even. No, I won't put your age.
You don't want to age me.
Should never ever ask that of a guest. But no, from its humble beginnings, how has it grown over these almost 4 decades?
Almost 4 decades, absolutely. So it's been an amazing experience. Looking back on some of the historical parts when I wasn't quite around, but looking at the different T-shirts designs, to the locations, to always kind of giving back. The intent was to give back to the community with the dollars.
Okay, and what should we expect now? I mean, going into this 37th year, I'm sure you've done some things that you know work and maybe bring in some things, trying some new things. What should we expect next year? Yeah,
so being the kind of unofficial start to the race season, it's one of the largest races in West Michigan. So we really try to make it family friendly. Everybody come out, from the elite athletes who want to get their best time and make records, down to the person who's the first 5K that they're doing, whether they want to walk it or run it. Encourage everybody, including kiddos, to come out and costumes and all sorts of fun.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of green, and you say from everyone from the elite athletes to the first 5K, and as you know, this was the very first 5K I ever ran. This was the one. Well, ran and walked maybe a little of it too, but I tried to get through it. But yes, anyone can come out, even the families, and get all decked out in costumes, and that is kind of part of the fun. When are we doing this? I'm sure there's a deadline for registrations, right? We want to make sure that we get people signed up as early as possible so they don't miss out.
Yeah, so we've got some deals. Actually, last time I was on, we were promoting the Cyber Monday deal. We had over 400 people take participation in that. And we've got a couple coming up in January. Again, want everybody to encourage to come out the 20th. So online registration, you can register through March 20th online. However, if you're one of those last minute people or weather oriented, come on out the morning of. Come down to East Grand Rapids High School gym, and you can sign up right on the spot.
And of course, there's a registration fee for this because there's going to be some money given back. And where does this money go to? What are we doing with the funds?
Yeah, absolutely. So colorectal cancer is the second leading cause of death in the United States for both men and women. It's not one that we hear a ton about besides, through the Irish Jig. So we really want to give those net proceeds back here locally. So treatment, prevention, diagnostic services, all here locally for people who might not otherwise be able to afford them.
Absolutely. People, of course, hear about breast cancer. They hear about all types of other cancers, but they might be surprised to learn that it is such a killer when it comes to men and women. Colorectal cancer is a huge deal. So this is a great way to give back and, of course, have some fun and get some exercise in as well. Will you be running this year?
I wish I'd be running. I will be giving high fives at the start line to anyone who wants a high five. Yes, why not? Come on down.
So the goal, obviously, is to get as many people as we can registered for this event. You can save some money by doing it early, or as you just heard, you can walk right up the day of the event if it's just a spur-of-the-moment decision. All are welcome. Staggered start starts at 8:30. All the information right there on your screen. Thanks again for the information.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hey, if you've been diagnosed with cancer and would like a second opinion or a consultation, don't forget you can always call 1-855-SH-CANCER.